Hey gang, Primal Punch here, Django here, and I gotta keep the video under 30 minutes or the camera just shuts off. Um, this is an unboxing video, alright? And this is from my good friend Jerry Harrison. I met him online in a video game years ago, and we've been buddies, chat back and forth. And he saw one of my Facebook posts about Colby cheese or the lack thereof. Okay, and he responded with vigor about Colby. A little backstory: the stuff you're getting at the grocery store labeled Colby is not Colby. All right, it is not according to Hoyle Colby. It's tastes more like a mild cheddar that got dunked in some movie theater popcorn butter. Just that buttery cheddar, or else kind of a salty cheddar jack or something. You know, the taste is not Colby. The texture is not Colby. It's just cheddar. Colby was invented by some guy near Colby somewhere, probably Wisconsin. All right. And then sometime in the 70s, I believe it was, just suddenly from out of the blue, they said, hey, let's change how Colby's made. You know, and now this is the new according to Hoyle Colby, except they shot Hoyle first and then changed the rules. So, Colby Hunt, I have not had a real Colby cheese since Palominas. Alright, when I got myself off the medications that they give you for post-traumatic stress disorder, I had to go out in the middle of nowhere. I stayed at this little cabin down in Palominas, Arizona. Now, maybe 5 miles away from where I was, there's this gas station, truck stop, convenience store. And between that and this dry goods place across the way, that was where I did my grocery shop. And I walked there and walked back. Well, the gas station convenience store deal had a Colby cheese, and I decided to try it, and I'll be damned if it wasn't real Colby. And that was the last time I have had real Colby. I have sampled Colbys from all over the place, and they're not true Colby. Jerry has a good feeling about this. So, without further yickety yak, let's check it out after I check on my dodo. Okay, good. You being good? Okay. Got to keep an eye on her. I don't like keeping the cheese arrive warm. Should I eat it? In some cases, the cheese may arrive warm. The enclosed frozen gel pack keeps the cheese cool during most of the shipment, but may become warm near the end of the journey. Please place the cheese in refrigeration as soon as it arrives. Most cheeses can last days without refrigeration. If after a day in refrigeration your cheese does not have a strong smell, your cheese should be ready to enjoy. Wisconsin Cheese Mart. Give a taste of Wisconsin. And this again is from my buddy Jerry Harrison. Really cool guy. Great sense of humor. He shared with me a call he recorded from one of those spam scammers who called up pretending to be from the IT at your internet provider or something like that, and they try to gain access to your computer. Well, Jerry played with him and messed with him because he was waiting for the kids to get ready or something and had a little time to burn. It's pretty funny. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. It's still cold. We got the frozen gel pack happening. I've got a knife. And just in case you're wondering, this is not a dip or anything. It says right on it, do not eat. Alright, so this ain't the cheese. I'm glad they labeled it for me, because I just never can tell. Can't tell from the outside, although it does have that appearance, that slight separation of curd, which you find in a true Colby. It is not compressed like a cheddar. It's not so tight where the curds are all pressed together. You have air spaces in a true Colby. Colby Hunt 2017. Will it end with a bang or with a whimper? Could go either way. It's got that sharp, tangy smell of a cheddar. But let's see what we get, man. Let's see what we get. Texture seems a little closer. Now you see how you've got some little air spaces in there. This is closer than the stuff in the stores, but it is not traditional Colby. But it is the closest I have come, and I believe it was 13 years ago that I found that cheese in Palominas. This is definitely the closest I've come. What I'm going to do is cut a few slices and let it come to room temperature, because that will bring out the flavor more fully, and I'll be able to explore the flavors a little better. Just take a couple pieces off of here and set them out. Let them warm up, and I'll come back. I'll bring you back, okay? Thank you, Jerry, man. This is the closest that I have come in over a decade. Now those may not actually be air spaces. This might be pull marks from the knife, but I think they are. It's not packed as tightly or compressed as tightly as a cheddar, and it definitely is closer in flavor to the Colby of yore than all the fake Colbys they've got in the stores. Now this is from Wisconsin Cheese Mart, Wisconsin. Alright, and I'll be back. I'm going to go refrigerate this as the instructions have said to do. And I will be back. Alright? Live free, punch hard, and Colby hard. Alright? And know your Colbys. Know your Colbys, because once eaten, a true Colby will remain forever imprinted on your palate. Alright? Now, Colby is the one of those cheeses that you either love or you hate. Yeah, but you'll know right away which one you are. Alright? Thank you, Jerry. I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Or 10 or 12. Alright, gang. Brown Punch here. Django here. We're back. And we have let this Colby come to something approximating room temperature. Let me give her another shot here. Man, it is close. Alright? Very close. It's a tiny bit too much salt. And there's just that, the cheddar flavor is there, and it lacks that almost nutty undertone of a Colby. But it is so close. The closest I've come in a long time, and this is absolutely the best cheese I've had in 13 years. Thank you, Jerry. This is just absolutely delicious. Colby Hunt 2017, it appears as though will spill over into and overlap with Colby Hunt 2018. Stay tuned, Colby fans. The best taste that you'll get is when you leave it out long enough for it to get that shiny look to it, where it almost is ready to start sweating the cheese oils, you know. This is close. This is the stuff in the grocery store is what I would call 0% Colby to maybe 12% Colby. This is a 70-75% Colby. This is close. The cheese arrived warm. Should I eat it? Of course I'm gonna eat it. Should has nothing to do with it. I have serious bromance feelings for you, Jerry. Thank you. So close. So close, yet so far away. I will not give up hope. Alright, nor should you. This was an absolutely awesome treat, brother. Thank you. This is the point where I should take the time to plug my new book. Finally finished the Welcome to Grim Dungeon, Dead Boy Book 1. And got my first paperbacks today. How cool is that? Should I I'm not going to spoil a cheese video by reading an excerpt. That can be its own thing. Live free, punch hard, and be good to yourselves, okay? Because you are worth it and I dig you. It's coming up on the end of the year. If you're watching this, that means that you've survived this far, alright? You've suffered the slings and arrows of time, of life, of this world in which we now find ourselves. This ever-changing and uncertain world. You have survived this far, alright? That means that you are meant to be here. There are no mistakes, alright? You are meant to be here and I'm glad that you are, alright? So hold your head up high and be good to yourself because you're worth it. Damn it, I dig you, alright? I'll catch you later. And thanks again, Jerry. I appreciate you. Boom.